Hey everyone, welcome to Evidence 111 Part 2, picking up right from where I left off, and let's review the choice again by swiping a finger up.
Should I follow him to the kitchen or go to my room?
Let's choose to go to Alice's room.
What an idiot. Whatever. I should search my room for Hugo as well. So, here's my room. The only room without a number and all the way at the end of the hallway. Hugo? Are you in here? No. No, of course you're not. I knew it. Everything's just as I left it. Oh. The envelope with evidence file number 111. I shouldn't just leave it lying around like this. I'd better take it with me. Oh, I can't see anything in the dark. God, this isn't going to end well. These tires won't last much longer. Why haven't I just had them changed? I'm so stupid. Oh my God. Oh my God, someone's lying there. He's hit someone. God, he's hit someone. All of this can't be a coincidence. Someone's trying to scare me. Okay. Someone's blackmailing me. I can live with that, sure. But kidnapping a child... Was it worth driving away back then?
Ooh, that's an interesting choice.
Was it worth driving away back then?
I'm gonna choose yes.
But I didn't do anything. I didn't run over that child. If I had stopped and tried to help him, I wouldn't have caught that suspect. Everything would have been way worse. Oh, come on, Alice. Stop. That's enough. I should go see Broderick in the kitchen. Who knows what that idiot is doing in there?
You'll either let me in, or I'll have you arrested for obstruction of justice.
What are you talking about? Mind your tone there as well, Sherlock.
You know exactly why I'm here.
Leave me alone, you tosser!
Then let me into the kitchen.
It's not allowed. There are regulations for that. Or do those things not apply to you?
This is an emergency, so step aside.
Stop now!
That's enough! What the hell is going on here?
I'd like to know that too.
Oh, come on, Wells. Our suspect here, Chef Thomas Rogers, is obstructing the investigation.
What?
And you are?
Chief Inspector Alice Wells.
Great. You're just the one I need. Take this bloke away or something. He's come in here, started yelling like crazy. He's trying to get into my kitchen. He's a nutter.
Don't listen to him, Wells. He's obstructing justice, and you know it. It's his word against ours.
Just be quiet.
Let's go.
Both of you.
You're right. Let's stop this nonsense and go to the kitchen, shall we?
Just leave me alone.
From now on, only speak when you're spoken to.
Ha! Typical cop. Why don't you take your power trip back to wherever you got that bleeding accent from?
Just calm down, Mr. Rogers.
My kitchen, my rules, I can say what I want and when I want.
Yes, of course you can.
For now. What were you doing today between 5 and 7 p.m.?
What's it to you?
Answer the questions.
Mom, please, what's his point?
Well,
Come on, Wells. The clock is ticking. We can either just stand here and chat or go to the kitchen and deal with this. Up and at him. It's up to you.
We could just stay here, but what if Broderick is right?
Let's stay here. Wait. So, I think if I swipe right...
Let's go, shall we?
Calm down, Broderick.
But I
said, calm down.
Well, okay.
Mr. Rogers, we're searching for a missing child.
What child?
Well, the Keswell's son has gone missing.
Oh, God. When?
You really don't know?
No what?
Don't lie.
Look, I'm not lying. I've been here all day, slaving in this kitchen. Nobody told me nothing. Mum, please, seriously, I'm not lying.
How come that you haven't heard anything? Poor Mrs. Caswell screamed all through this place.
Look, I don't know anything about any of this. I'm in the kitchen all the time. It's so loud in there, and there's that storm raging outside. I really haven't heard anything. Trust me. Mum, you believe me, don't you?
Should I believe him or not?
Let's say yes.
Don't worry, Mr. Rogers. We just need to search the entire hotel, including the kitchen. That's it.
All right. Come in, then.
Thank you.
We are finally getting somewhere.
Mum, tell me the boy's gonna be okay, right? Please, tell me he's gonna be fine.
Should I comfort him?
Yep.
I wouldn't worry. I'm sure nothing's happened to him.
Righto then. Come in. This is our kitchen. Nothing special. 3 stoves, 2 ovens. I work here alone. You know, a lot of people used to visit this hotel. There used to be, well, 3 or 4 of us here. But now, especially in the off-season, I usually make, like, 5 or 10 portions for each meal, depending on the day and reservations. Most of that's for the staff. Otherwise, it's to order.
And what's that noise?
Central ventilation. I've been telling them it needs fixed for a while now. Still nothing.
Okay, now I understand why you couldn't hear Mrs. Caswell.
And that you're grumpy all the time.
What?
Nothing.
It doesn't seem like a child could hide here.
I've told you so. It's pretty tight in here. I would have noticed it.
Make no mistake, dear colleague. You have to search in places you wouldn't normally think of checking. What about the oven?
Oh, please, there's nothing in there.
And what about the pot?
You can't be serious.
Roderick, what are you doing?
It's better to check everything.
Go ahead then, Sherlock. I'm making clam chowder in that for tomorrow.
Really hot. As it should be.
Mr. Rogers, and what about these 2 doors?
What?
These 2 doors.
Oh, one leads to the dry storage, and the other one to the walk-in freezers.
May I have a look inside, please?
If you want to, but I'm telling you, nobody's there. Check the lobby, the rooms, the cellar, I don't know.
Keep your advice to yourself and open the door.
Fine. Where do you want to have a look?
Should I check the storage room or the walk-in freezer?
Let's check the storage room.
Open the storage room.
Righto.
Can you see anything?
No, nothing. Just a couple of preserves, some canned goods.
What?
There is nothing in here.
Roger, turn the ventilator off. I can't hear a word. Haven't you heard? Turn it off.
I have, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't play with me.
The operating rule clearly states that the
God's
ventilation
sake,
must
please.
be on during the kitchen's operating hours.
I don't care about your rules. Just turn it off. I can't solve it like this.
Just if you could solve anything.
What did you say?
Oh, you heard me.
For the last time, I'm ordering you to turn off the ventilation.
And for the last time, I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
Enough! We can't go on like this. You obviously won't stop arguing, so one of you needs to go.
But it's my kitchen.
My investigation.
Stop it! Who should I send away? The chef or the detective?
Let's send the detective away.
Broderick, leave us alone for a moment.
What? You heard. Dear colleague.
Broderick, please.
Come on. This is my case. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll make him tell me things he doesn't even know.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
I admit maybe I'm a bit harsh, but you don't know this job as I do. That chef must be hiding something. We're this close.
Come on, you're drunk. You reek of it.
I've just had one drink, nothing more.
Just Calm down a little.
I'm fine.
Please.
No, that can't be. You can't do this to me. This is my investigation, my big chance.
Just go to your room and sleep it off. You'll feel better in the morning.
I need to find that freaking child. Do you understand me? I have to find him.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
That won't help me. It has to be me. I finally have to prove that I can handle it, that I can do it. Oh, all right. It's like that. I'll find him myself. You'll see.
I think we can do without the ventilation now.
I'll have a look in the freezer. Could you open it, please?
Yeah, sure. So, nothing in there, right?
Nothing at all. No, just frozen meat.
Told you, the boy's not there.
And it's really cold. Mr. Rogers, look, you seem like a pretty normal guy. What was that all about?
That partner of yours started it.
He's not my partner. They say you're angry all the time. Why?
Well,
What's bothering you?
nothing.
Come on.
When I say it's nothing, then it's nothing. Why don't you all just leave me alone?
Where are you going?
I'm going out. I'm done with all this talking.
He's starting to get angry again. Should I keep questioning?
Yep, I would. Let's say yes.
Everybody in this bloody hotel.
Mr. Rogers!
Go and do one.
Please wait!
And so can you.
I need your help.
Why would I do that?
But think about the child.
I don't care.
What if something has really happened to him?
But I don't know where he is.
Well, unlike me, you know a lot about this hotel.
Try checking the cellar.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Could you please take me there?
No.
Please.
Stop begging. I'm leaving.
You don't need to worry. You're not a suspect.
Look, that's not my point.
Then, what is?
I'm just not going to that cellar.
But why?
Because my wife died there.
I didn't know that. I apologize.
Viola was sick, in her head. We used to live in that vacant room at the end of the hallway. There were leaks. It was cold in there. But we were doing just fine. I wanted to build a house for us. We were supposed to have kids, Happy family. Everything was just fine. But one morning, I just didn't find her there.
I'm so sorry about that.
Ethel from reception will give you the cellar keys, but I'm not going there with you.
Great. Well done, Alice. All I wanted was to come here, hand over the evidence and get out of here. I wish I could just go to my room, pack my bags and get away from this place and all of these people. But that's not possible anymore. Not now. I can't leave until that little boy is found. Should I have another look around here?
No, just leave.
I should go to the reception and ask about the cellar. I don't want to spend another minute in this kitchen.
Mrs. Caswell, please go back to your room.
That's not happening. I'm not going to just sit here while Hugo is missing.
I'm sure Miss Rose will find him soon. You just need to calm down.
No, soon is not soon enough.
Dear, you're finally here.
Have you found Hugo? Have you got him? Where is he?
No, not yet.
Please. You have to find him.
Well, I have been thinking.
Yes, dear?
Ethel, you're supposed to have keys to the cellar.
Yes, sure, but what for?
What? Cellar keys?
Why would the boy go down to the cellar?
Well, we need to search every room.
What would he do there?
Maybe he was curious.
Yes, that's true. Well, we've all heard the terrible rumors.
Those are no rumours. Viola did
Mr. Rogers' wife.
So you already know.
But Hugo wouldn't...
Just calm down, Mrs. Caswell. Everything's going to be okay.
I can't calm down.
I understand.
I can't just sit and... I can't.
Ms. Washington, please give me the keys.
But you can't go there. It's not...
Please, this won't get us anywhere.
All right then, but don't come telling me I haven't warned you. This isn't about any regulation. Nobody should go down there. Just go down this hallway and turn right. There's a door at the end and you'll need to use this key.
Okay.
Then down there, under the stairs, there is another door, and that's this key right here.
Okay.
But please, don't be down there for too long.
All right, thank you.
I'll go with you.
What?
Mrs. Caswell, please.
No, I have to.
That's not really a good idea.
I don't care. You can't stop me. Miss Wells, please take me with you.
Should I take her with me?
Let's say... let's say no.
I can't take you with me. What if you get hurt? Just wait here with Mrs. Washington. I'll be right back.
He's my son, and I've been waiting long enough. And don't you think you can slap me again and I'll change my mind?
Is there really nothing I can say to convince you to stay in your room?
No.
Okay, Mrs. Caswell, you can come with me.
Thank you.
But you will stick with me, is that clear? You will do what I say when I say it.
Of course.
All right, let's go then. Cover your mouth and nose, Mrs. Caswell.
It smells awful here.
It's just mold. I'm sure they don't air it out much down here.
Hugo would certainly never...
The door downstairs.
Is something wrong?
Someone's already unlocked it. Stay with me, Mrs. Caswell.
Hugo? Hugo, are you there? I can't see anything.
There must be a switch here somewhere. But how are we supposed to find it in the dark?
Did you hear something?
Come on. I'll take you back upstairs. I'll come back here alone with a torch.
No, that's okay. I just... What was that? That sound. I know it. It's...
Mrs. Caswell, stick with me.
Ah!
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just... that sound.
We need to go back to get some light. Give me your hand.
What was that?
That was the door we came in through.
What's happening?
Mrs. Caswell, don't be scared. The wind must have closed the door.
But that's Hugo. Hugo? Hugo, are you there?
Wait!
Hugo!
You don't know where you're...
Hugo!
Mrs. Caswell! Oh, now what? I can't do much in the dark. But what if something happens to her? Should I go back to get a torch or look for Mrs. Caswell?
Let's look for the lady. Also, I don't know if I've said this before, but the sound design is really, really cool. I love it.
Oh, screw it! Mrs. Caswell! I'm coming to you! Wait! Hello? Hello? What's going on here? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, God, this headache. I feel like my head is gonna explode. Mrs. Caswell, where are you? I'm coming! Ah! My hand. Oh, it's bleeding. Oh, Mrs. Caswell!
I'm here!
What's going on? Can you please try to open the door?
I can't.
Damn it. Just wait. I'll get someone. Don't go anywhere. What's going on?
There's somebody in here. Help me.
Mrs. Caswell, what's in there? Mrs. Caswell!
Open the door.
Hold on! Damn it. I have to open this door somehow.
Please. Open the door.
Oh, my... This door's just stuck. Someone must have locked it. If I had a gun, I could shoot the lock. Damn it! But maybe I could find something to break down the door. Should I try open the lock or break down the door?
Let's open the lock.
I can't risk hurting her. I'll try deal with the lock. Damn it! Come on. Come on. Finally. Come to the hotel. Hand over the evidence. Save the child. Save yourself. There are just some things you can't control. Are you okay? What happened?
Somebody.
What's that in your hand?
It was hanging from the rope here.
Was that Hugo's?
It's his favorite toy. He's always running around the house with it, and
Mrs. Caswell, we should go.
where is he?
I guess I should try to comfort her, but do I have the time for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't worry. It's going to be okay. We'll find him, but now we have to move on.
Where to?
There's only one place I haven't been yet. That room upstairs that's locked.
I see.
Let's go.
Darling, hold on, just wait.
I need to get into that locked room upstairs. The Reverend has the keys. What else can I do?
It's raining cats and dogs outside. It won't do any good going out there now, Miss Wells.
Were you trying to stop Mr. McCarthy from leaving as well?
Of course I was. But he didn't let me talk him out of it. He said he had to go and did not wish to be disturbed, in the hotel's interest.
This is in the Caswell's interest.
That's nonsense. Hugo is just hiding somewhere. Mrs. Caswell, say something.
Be careful out there.
Oh, come on. You won't find the Reverend anyway. He's been gone for God knows how long.
This island's not that big.
Stop! Please don't go out there. The Reverend will certainly be back soon.
Why do you care about him so much?
I care about this hotel, dear. I want all of us to be happy and safe.
Then let me go out.
But
You'll either let me go get the keys, or I'm breaking the door down.
the storm...
Ethel, please. Take Mrs. Caswell to her room and look after her.
As you wish, darling. Let's go, Mrs. Caswell.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I'm outside. Where could Mr. McCarthy possibly go? Am I supposed to search this whole island? Oh, I should hurry up. God, I can't see a thing. This rain is crazy. The road splits here. If I go to the left, I'll get further in the middle of the island. If I go right and down the hill, it leads to the pier where the ferry to the mainland leaves from. Should I go to the pier or further inland?
Let's try the pier.
I'm sure the Reverend wanted to escape. Where else would he go other than the pier? Oh my God! Will this storm ever end? I need to be careful. These rocks are slippery, and the pier doesn't look that stable either. One wrong step and... Mr. McCarthy! I can't see him anywhere. Not even a place where he could hide. Just a wooden pier. No shelter, no bench, nothing. He's definitely not here. Unless he's fallen off. Should I go closer to the water, even if it's dangerous?
Let's go closer to the water. I think this is a bad ending. I've never chosen this, so we'll see what happens.
I can't risk him drowning here. Mr. McCarthy! Reverend! Reverend! Mr. McCarthy! The pier doesn't look very stable. I should probably... Oh! Damn it! No. Where's the evidence? Oh, thank God I haven't dropped it. That was close. I nearly fell in the water. All right. I need to find the Reverend. Where am I? Wait. That's a church. Well, at least it used to be. It looks a little run down. That voice. It's the Reverend. So that's where he's been. But what is he doing here? And what's he saying? Should I go inside or wait to see what happens?
Let's go in.
Mr. McCarthy!
Oh, it's... hey, what are you doing here?
I'm wondering that myself. It's the middle of the night. Awful weather. What kind of man would leave the hotel right now?
No madman, maybe just a fool. You may laugh at me, but I always walk around in a storm. It brings me peace in a strange kind of way.
That's quite strange. It's almost hard to believe.
One can sometimes believe as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Am I right, Alice?
If you think so.
Anyway, tell me, what are you doing in here in such bad weather? Were you, looking for me?
Truthfully? Yes, I was.
Is that so? But, well, you did not have to do that. I was going to head back soon.
Were you? What are you sitting on, then?
We're sitting?
I'm neither blind nor stupid, Mr. McCarthy. Why have you taken a suitcase for your nighttime stroll? Why did you want to leave?
I am scared.
Of what? Is there something you haven't told me?
What on earth?
Where's my son?
Mr. Caswell, what are you doing here?
You stay out of this.
It seems like we all needed a little air tonight, didn't we?
You'll be laughing on the other side of your face.
Mr. Caswell!
What are you
Where's
doing?
my son, you bastard?
What? I do not know.
Don't lie.
Mr. Caswell, calm down.
Hugo disappears, and the weirdest guy in the hotel just happens to sneak away. Where's my son?
That's enough.
You have no right to boss me around. You've promised to find Hugo, and nothing's happened. You've just been walking around, chatting, and slapping up the guests. So you'll either help me get him to talk,
Alice, please.
or get out of
Stop
my way.
him. Arrest him. You cannot just let him do
Shut
this.
Now what? Should I stand up for Mr. Caswell or the Reverend?
We'll say the father.
Alice! Alice, please!
It would help you if you started to talk.
You heard her!
Don't make it harder on yourself than it already is.
How can you let this...
Tell us the truth. The end justifies the means.
Let me go. I'll talk. I will tell you everything. Just stop. I will never forget that, Alice.
You better start talking.
But
Who are you? What are you even doing here?
Okay, then. I'm not Reverend Timothy McCarthy. Reverend McCarthy doesn't exist. My real name is Patrick Graham. I'm an actor. Well, I don't even know if I'm an actor anymore. I was pretty successful at the local theater, but when I tried doing movies, my greatest achievement was doing a movie as an extra this one time. A reverend hanging around in a park. I didn't have a single line. The movie was awful. But when I was walking down the street in that robe, people treated me differently. They were smiling at me, letting me go first in line. It was amazing. As if I was someone else, I started wearing the clothes more often. I was getting used to it. Suddenly, I didn't care people didn't want me in their movies. I created my own character. Reverend Timothy McCarthy from America. After some time, I thought I could make some money out of it. So I started going around haunted houses and hotels, where I was pretending to perform various rituals to cleanse those places. And that's how I got here.
And what have you done to my son?
Oh, come on, I don't know where your son is. I'm a liar, not a kidnapper.
I don't buy it.
It's true. What would I do to him?
Reverend... Patrick, wasn't it?
Yes.
Just tell us the whole truth.
This is the whole truth. Why would I do anything to a child? I'd only draw attention to myself.
I don't believe you.
No! No! Let go of me!
Mr. Graham! Patrick!
Leave me alone!
What have you done?
Me?
He's ran off with the key.
So what?
How am I supposed to... I'll have to break the door down now.
I don't care.
Of course you don't.
All I care about is Hugo.
And I'm trying to find him.
Are you? I feel like all you're trying to do is to look for some keys.
Because it's all connected.
How? How would Hugo get inside?
I don't know. But there's nowhere else he could be. I know it. I can feel it. There's something wrong with that room.
Nonsense.
I don't mean ghosts. That room. Room number 5. I was supposed to stay in there. Someone's brought me here and told me to go to that room. And then your son goes missing and so many other things happen. I know all of this just can't be a coincidence.
What's going to happen now?
I need to get back to the hotel and figure all of this out. I won't wait another minute.
What am I supposed to do?
I'll deal with you once I find Hugo. Come with me.
Okay, let's go.
Hello? Who is it?
Ethel?
Darling, is that you?
Yes, it's me and Mr. Keswell. Ethel, why is it so dark in here?
That's because of the storm. The lightning must have struck the power line. I was just about to get some candles and a torch. Wait, did you say Mr. Keswell? Where are you?
We're here, over by the door.
I'll be right over. Mr. Keswell, what are you doing here?
Well, you know...
You don't know?
What?
We met outside. He must have walked past you.
I don't remember anyone walking by.
She wasn't here when I left.
Maybe when I was taking poor Mrs. Caswell to her room.
How is she?
A bit better. I brought her something to calm her down.
Thank you.
But what were you doing outside, Mr. Caswell?
Well,
Did something happen, dear?
should I tell her the truth?
Let's not.
The Reverend. You know,
Yes?
the Reverend will be back soon. He just wanted to take a little walk.
Really?
Really?
Yes, he told me to go upstairs and that he'd be back soon.
That's strange.
You know, he said he just wanted to pray for our son to be found soon.
I see. I understand that. And do you have any news about Hugo?
No, not yet. I need to check the locked room upstairs. Unfortunately, the Reverend has lost the key.
What?
Yes. Are you sure you don't have a spare one?
I'm afraid I don't, my dear. The Reverend had the spare key. The main one was already missing.
Oh, to hell with it.
What is it?
I really need to get into that room.
I understand, but what can I do?
We have to break the door down.
You what?
I'm sorry, but I have to get in. I'll be careful, I promise.
But you can't do that. I'll lose my job.
Ethel...
I can't allow you to damage our hotel. Oh, this poor hotel.
Damn it, this is about my son.
A missing child is more important than a damaged door.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I'll bring you a torch, dear. Just wait here.
Please, could you take Mr. Caswell with you and then take him to his room?
What?
And please give him something to eat. He needs it.
What are you doing?
Your hangover will thank me.
As you wish, darling.
Thank you very much.
Please, if you find anything.
Of course.
First a child goes missing, then a storm. Now they want to break down the bloody door. Greetings, ma'am. Welcome to the harbour.
What was that?
Just find our son. I'm begging.
Mrs. Caswell?
You'll find him, right?
It is the last.
Ethel!
Is it not?
Trust me. We should speak.
Who's there?
What are you doing here? Oh, it is a terrible suffering indeed.
Who is it?
He was hanging from the rope. Here.
Where's my son?
Oh, how can he be driving so fast? I can't catch him in this piece of rubbish. I can barely see him. Oh, this isn't going to end well. These tires won't last much longer. Oh, why haven't I just had them changed? Oh, I'm so stupid. Stupid. What was that? Oh my God, someone's lying there. He's hit someone. God, he's hit someone. Oh, that's a child. It's... Oh God. What was that? Out there. It's a shadow. Or an animal. Alice, pull yourself together. You can't let that guy get away. You have to catch him. He can't get away with this. How could I have let that happen? Alice, calm down. Breathe in. Breathe out. The locked room number 5. What was that? It's coming from inside. Should I enter or listen behind the door for a while?
Let's listen behind the door.
No, I can't just barge in there like that. What's going on in there? That's Hugo. For sure. I have to go inside. What?
Miss Wells, you're finally here. We've been waiting for you, haven't we, Hugo?
Mm-hmm.
Please sit down.
Mrs. Caswell.
Please, after everything we've been through today, call me Adele.
Okay. What's going on here?
You still don't know? Well, I'm not really surprised after everything we've...
How did you get in here? How did you find Hugo?
Quite easily. I was the one who put him in here. Right, Hugo?
But why?
I wanted to see how you would act. What you would do. If you would help me find him.
Who are you, really?
Oh, you don't remember me? Oh, well, it's true, I was much younger back then. And I had a different surname. I am Adele Garland.
Garland. That accident. September 13th, 1975.
The night of September 13th, 1975. The night when police officer Alice Wells fled the scene of an accident and did not help a young, dying boy. Hugo Garland.
But I didn't do anything.
My brother.
So you're the one who's brought me here?
Yes.
Why? Why now? I haven't done anything to you. That child, I didn't...
My brother.
I didn't hit him. I did what I had to do. If I had tried to help him, the murderer would have got away.
Do you have the envelope I wanted from you?
What?
The evidence file. 111. Do you have it?
I do. Here it is.
Such a small package. Hasn't it? Have you looked inside?
No.
Well, open it. Please.
What's all this?
Photographs. Photographs from that evening. Photographs of my brother. I was 21 back then. It had been my birthday a few weeks before. My parents weren't at home that evening, so I had a few friends over and we were celebrating. We were drinking, and sometime during that evening I realized Hugo wasn't in the house. He was lost. I went to look for him. We used to live far away from the town, no other houses around. So I was walking along the road, and suddenly this really fast car passed me by. It really scared me, and then I heard the tires screeching, and another car stopped quite close to me, a police car. I didn't really see who was driving it, I just saw that it was a woman. The car was just standing there for a moment, and then it drove off. And I saw Hugo, lying in the road.
So that was you. Mrs. Caswell, you were the one I saw that night.
Yes, and then when the police came to start asking questions, I remembered the person that I'd seen sitting in that car. It was the police officer who was in the investigation team, Officer Alice Wells. And I understood that the investigation was useless. And then when I got married, and I had my Hugo, I was trying to find you, and I found out that you were Chief Inspector. I'm in one of these photos, actually. How do I look?
That wasn't my fault. I didn't hit him. I'm sorry for what happened to your brother. I am, but I wasn't able to help him.
Oh, that doesn't matter now, does it? Everything's going to be okay now. I was hoping that if you came here, and I was able to see you, I would understand who you were. Cold. Without emotions. Or that I was wrong about you. One can change in 10 years. But I've been watching you all night, and I see that I wasn't wrong. Even when I was desperate, because I couldn't find Hugo, and I needed somebody to understand, you slapped me. When I begged you to find Hugo, you didn't want to do it. You were too busy with your own... well, whatever you were busy with. Who knows what else you've done? Things I don't even know about. I've been trying to make sense of you, maybe even understand you, but when I see how you behave, you don't care about others. You only act in your own best interest. Yesterday, I might have thought there was some good in you. But today... well... I hope that at least now, you'll do the right thing.
I could silence her. I could do it. But should I?
Ha 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 ha. Alright, so here's the moment of truth.
I could silence her. I could do it. But should I?
Yeah, so Alice is pretty shitty. Which is unfortunate, but that's how the story goes. Now, the choice is you can either agree to turn yourself in or not. I'm going to choose not to, because I did that before.
No. This can't be. I didn't kill him.
Miss Wells.
I am a good person. I am.
Hugo, run!
I'm not gonna let you ruin my life.
Hugo!
There's still time. I can still stop. But should I stop?
Nope. Don't stop. No.
I'm a good person. I'm not gonna let anyone ruin my life. I'm a good person. I know I am.
Evidence number 111. Starring
Oof.
Zoe Robbins as Alice Wells.
Wow.
Rosamund Pike.
Okay, I just
If you
did
enjoyed the story, you
two-finger
can follow us on Facebook
flick
by
right.
swiping to the right. You can return to the main menu by swiping left. To repeat the help, swipe
You'll
up
start
with
a
2
new game
fingers.
by swiping right.
To load a game you have previously started, swipe left. By swiping up, you can turn the help for the visually impaired on or off. By swiping down on the screen,
Evidence
you can
111.
purchase them.
So, yeah, I guess that's one of the endings. I guess that's the other ending. You kill her or you turn yourself in. That was brutal. Oof. Damn. Yeah, so that is the game. It's not a bad game. The production value is pretty good, I would say. The sound design is pretty good. The acting is pretty good. I don't mind the acting. Obviously, I think that Alice is a pretty awful character, but that of course is by design. But anyway, yeah, that is the game, and obviously I didn't go through all of the different choices. I think there's more endings to be had. But yeah, no, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I think it's a pretty cool concept, and the price is pretty reasonable. So again, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, of course, leave them, and I will try to get back to you. And until next time, you guys take care. Bye.